Hi, I'm Victoria Provost from Common Sense Planning. We're well into tax season, and today we want to touch on some provisions of the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, the massive, almost 900-page tax bill which was signed into law in July of 2025. While much of the act makes prior tax rules permanent, it also introduces some important changes that could impact many of you. As always, your individual situation matters, so this isn't tax advice, but here are a few things to keep in mind. First, the standard deduction is now permanently higher and adjusted for inflation. In 2025, that's $15,750 for single filers, $23,625 for heads of household, and $31,500 for married individuals filing jointly. This is good news for taxpayers who don't itemize. If you pay significant state and local taxes, the SALT deduction cap is increased to $40,000 in 2025 and adjusted to inflation, but it will revert to $10,000 in 2030. For those 65 and older, there is a temporary $6,000 senior deduction through 2028, but income phaseouts will remain an important factor for eligibility. Families will see a slightly higher child tax credit at $2,200 per child, and education planning also gets a lift. 529 plans now cover credentialing programs, and starting in 2026, more K-12 expenses like books and certain tutoring services become eligible. New car buyers may be pleased to learn that up to $10,000 per year of interest on a qualifying new car loan is deductible through 2028, but only for vehicles assembled in the United States. Looking ahead to 2026 and beyond, the estate tax exemption jumps to $15 million adjusted for inflation. Tax Cuts and Jobs Act tax brackets become permanent. There is a new charitable deduction available even if you use the standard deduction. And the qualified business income deduction is now permanent with higher phase-out thresholds. Lastly, the Act creates new Trump accounts, which essentially are special IRAs for minors, with a $1,000 tax credit available for children born between 2025 and 2028. These changes affect everyone differently. We're here to help and encourage you to look into how your personal tax picture and planning strategy are impacted, because good financial planning just makes sense.